Hi everybody, welcome to Love and Wellness Tarot. My name is Zoe and I'm a professional tarot reader. You can actually find my Etsy store. I do personal readings most of my week, so you can find that Etsy store link in the description box. And today for the solar eclipse, we are doing a pick a card reading. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pick whatever pile resonates with you. Don't overthink it. Just trust your instincts. We are all born with intuition. You know exactly which deck you need to pick. I'm also going to be adding some other decks. I'm probably going to start shuffling for each pile. We're going to do an oracle card and also a love guidance message. This reading today will be spiritually and love focused, although other relationships could come out. Solar eclipses are really about new beginnings and turning points. And it being in Leo, Leo represents the heart, love, courage, and self-expression. So yes, these readings today will have a spiritual and love focus. And I will put time stamps in the description box on which pile, when each pile is starting. Okay, all right, let's dive in. Okay, so for pile 1, spirit, angels, and guides for my dear collective today. Pile 1 today on the solar eclipse. What message for pile 1 do they need at this time? Okay, loyal heart, interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna leave those upright, actually, since it wanted to flip out upright. Show me pile 2, and you guys can, of course, in this time that I'm shuffling, pick the deck that you'd like to use for pile 2. Clarify what we need to see in this deck for pile 2. Oh, let's try this one more time. Pile 2. Truth be told. And for pile 3. Imagine. Okay. All right. So that's what we're getting right out of the gate. So you can use those. I wasn't going to have them face up, but considering they came out face up, you can determine which pile feels the best for you. And we're going to start with pile 1. I will do a love message at the end of each reading. Okay, so let's take a look. I'm going to put these to the side for now. All right. Okay, so let's start here with pile 1. Now, loyal heart came out. I find that really interesting because we were just talking about Leo energy, and Leos are loyal. They do have a very loyal heart. Now, this is also a number 35, which is number 8. We're in August, 8th month of the year. So definitely this card is reminiscent of where we are at. Let's see here. Now, of course, this could represent you having a loyal heart, someone around you having a loyal heart. It can sometimes represent questioning loyalties around you. And I do find here that many of my clients and many people I know, especially this year for some reason, it's almost like the universe, God, spirit, whatever you believe in, has been sort of showing, like, I feel very clearly showing people who they are in their life, like really showing them, not, you know, whether that's through people showing up for one another in extraordinary ways or feeling betrayed and lied to. Spirit very clearly is showing us who the people are in our life and who we need to keep and who we need to possibly let go of, right? So this could also be a message saying, you know, figure out who those loyal people are, or we've shown you who they are, and get rid of the rest, right? Or at least navigate those relationships with possibly a different way. Show us what we need to see here. Pile 1, show us what we need to see, please. Okay, so we have the Hangman, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, this new perspective on loyalty could even be family members or someone you shared a home with. We see the Nine of Pentacles coming through, the Justice card, okay, and the Hermit. All right, and we see the Seven of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Magician. Okay, so for many of you, for signs, by the way, I do have here Pisces. You don't have to be these signs, but a lot of majors have come through in this pile one. We have Pisces, Libra, Virgo. We have Gemini and Virgo here. We also have Sagittarius. So now with this said, many of you, this reading is reflecting just that. There, justice coming through could be that so regarding in your life right now, what the eclipse is trying to shift for you and what you need to see in love and relationships moving forward. Many of you are having a huge shift. Again, this is sort of seeing everyone in your life clearly. You know, some of you have gone through betrayal. Some of you have definitely felt lied to or cheated, or you've given more. This can be a card of overgiving and not getting back. Some of you feel with that Magician energy and the Seven of Swords here, possibly just completely sort of like, wow. I mean, the Magician is an illusionist, right? It can be a powerful card. Every card in tarot has a light and a dark side, but the Magician can be feeling like, I was tricked. Wow, I had no idea who this person was until the stakes got high, or until I really needed them, or I needed them to show up for me, right? For some of you, this year, or even in the last few months, you've been faced with a situation that really, really called for people to either support you or stand by your side. And like, I feel like it was almost for some of you polarizing. Like, there was some situation that happened where you really got to see who is true in your life and who's false. For many of you, this shift was necessary. Now, it is interesting because I do think for some of you, the rumblings of this sort of started maybe around February, March, but especially coming into like end of September, October, this is like September, October season. Sag is, November, December. But this fall specifically, there will be, if this is still happening for some of you, there will be a full kind of like, it's almost like a auditing, like an audit in your life of, you know what, this needed to happen. I needed to see all of this because, yeah, and even if I lost a few people or one person important to me, it was necessary. For many of you, this season or this shift, what the eclipse has been trying to shift or turn for you is, who can I rely on? Who are the ones in my life that are loyal? Now, regarding love and relationships, some of you, if you've recently become single, I feel like some of you will be taking some time alone to just process and heal. Some of you might have actually, in the last few months, had a huge life change in your home life. Could have been divorce, becoming single, getting back out there in the dating world. So, but I feel like for many of you, these shifts also were directed with that Leo energy of needing, I need to see who's loyal, and I need to really authentically move in the direction of the people, or with the people in my life that get me, that understand me, that I don't have to question their motives, I don't have to question their intentions. So now for many of you, there was Seven of Swords is, someone who did possibly lie or betray you, or try to get away with something. Tell me a little bit more about the Seven of Swords. Tell me a little bit more about the Seven of Swords. So death, rebirth. Seven of Swords and death and rebirth. And we see Strength card. So again, there is that Leo energy. For many of you, this betrayal, or this person, whoever this is, Leo energy here with Strength, it's like this fortified that need for true transparency and loyalty. I'm also getting here that this was, this might have been, like, there's so many majors, like whoever this was, or if it was a couple of people, again, this could have been, I feel like whoever I'm talking about here, this person that betrayed you, this person that possibly lied to you or felt like they got away with something, it was for many of you, this was the last straw. It was so fundamental that it's like, now that I know this about you, or now that I've seen this, I can't unsee it. It's that shift, like that big of a shift. But yeah, with this energy here, again, many of you that might be watching this could be Leos, but it's very, very about, like, it took a lot of courage on your end to be able to see clearly. Because, the denial is a funny thing. Like, we can spend years and years lying to ourselves about people in our life, right? Just because we don't want to actually believe what's true. But there's no denial here anymore. There is, but what it's leaving you in is an energy that's a lot more spiritually aligned. It's more attuned with who you are. And the people in your life that are left remaining are your people. That's essentially what this is saying. Tell me about the Hermit here. I feel like whoever picked this pile, again, they will be spending some time by themselves. What's going to be coming next? What's going to be coming next? Eight of Pentacles, this could be a lot of self-development, working on yourself. And then we see Judgment. So I do want to say the betrayals were never, it was never because you didn't matter enough. It was never because you weren't truly loved, or that you just, like, it can feel like that when we're betrayed. It can feel like, well, obviously I wasn't much to you, right? This is not what that is. This was the person's capacity. But you might be judging yourself for, like, how did I not see it, right? How did I allow it to go on for so long? How did I keep silencing that inner voice in me that kept telling me something is not right? Don't do that to yourself. I do think that for many of you, yes, you will be spending some time alone. You will be working on yourself. I do feel like whoever this is going to try to convince you they've changed with the Death card, because this is death, rebirth. I feel like this person will be popping back up to light, back up. A Judgment can be a card of them awakening, right? Tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles and Judgment. I think this person will try to repair or fix things. Yeah, temperance, heal. They're going to try to heal things with you. This can be, it might take some time with temperance, but I do want to caution many of you that I would not be sitting around in an energy waiting for this person to heal for you. Don't wait for that. This is a card of, with the Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles, this is going to be a time for many of you where there's richness in being by yourself. And you're going to be able to take this time and utilize it towards, whether it's working on your beliefs, your heart, your mind, healing. And I feel like this is also saying, when this person comes back around to want to heal things, you're going to be different. You're going to be changed. I think that this person too, I am getting that they are used to, this is like a taker. This is someone who's used to people giving more. And I think there was almost like a subconscious or almost like an energy between you and this person where, like, I think for many of you, even reflecting on this, you're like, how did I, I normally would have made sure it was more reciprocal. I would have walked if it wasn't more reciprocal. But I think this person was very good. Like they've always been used to being a taker, and it's, they could have a way about them. The way they might convincingly charm you back or convince you or whatever. And so I think for many of you, that's why it might be hard to, it's like, how did I not see it? Because I think that this is sort of like, this isn't a situation, or that you're not the type of person where you have multiple people in your life that, like, I feel like it's like, how did I not know? How did I not see it? I think it's just because this person's very good at, whether this is manipulating, making you feel sorry for them, whatever that is. But what is going to happen next here with this person, this person of interest, this love interest? What's going to happen next? Or this, again, this could be a friendship or a family member. What's going to happen next? King of Wands. What else? King of Wands. Hierophant. Okay, so for many of you, this person with the Hierophant, the King of Wands, in this instance, I'm getting higher self. This person will try to be like, no, like I have taken action on things. I have, no, I really do understand. I do want to, fix what's been wrong with us. My belief system, I'm hearing like my belief system has totally changed. Like, no, like I want to win you over. I want to prove it to you. This person will be in a very egocentric place. They could also try to convince you they want something a little more conventional with you, maybe more committed or exclusive, but this is going to be out of winning you back. So again, it doesn't mean this person doesn't have the capacity to change, but whatever they weren't giving in the past, wherever you were over giving and not getting back, this person has not gotten there yet. They are not there yet. They are still operating out of a very ego-driven place. Okay, what is the last thing we need to see here for pile one? Last thing we need to see, please. Spirit, angels, and guides, give us just any type of advice or guidance for pile one. Time. So you are trying too hard. Give it time. And it could be that you need to take time, and that possibly this person is going to be trying very hard to convince you, but you'll see that they're trying a bit too hard, and then we see reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that this will all work out for the best. Some of you, you don't even need to make a decision right now. You just need to, take a step away. and realize that right now, at least, this person doesn't have the capacity to be sincere and genuine. Okay, so again, the bigger message, Spirit here is really, really going to be stressing to you who is loyal, who is showing up for you. They've probably already shown you multiple examples. Believe those examples. Okay. All right. So now we're going to move into pile 2. At 20 minutes here. Okay. All right. So now this card, right out of the gate, truth be told, this is a card of, you know, confessions, taking off the mask, hearts opening up. See how this like little owl, it probably imparting something of wisdom to you. This is a card of change. For any of you that picked pile 2, pile 1 was more about internal changes and shifts. Pile 2 is about external shifts. Someone will be coming forward, taking off the mask, imparting you with a confession, explaining themselves, telling you the truth. You're going to leave that conversation knowing more than you did before it, having a deeper insight and wisdom into this person. And with the hearts here, definitely this is, you know, a message from the heart. This is going to be personal. All right, so let's move into the tarot. For pile 2, what is the eclipse awakening for everyone in pile 2? What is this eclipse awakening for everyone in pile 2? And what is shifting in their love life? What is shifting in their love life? For pile 2, what is shifting in their love life? For pile 2, what is shifting in their love life? Pile grief, confusion, waiting, not knowing what's going on, someone wanting to control the narrative with the Emperor coming out. What else? Hangman. We're getting a lot of hangmans today. 8 of Wands. There's the conversation. And this is going to come after, for many of you, this is coming after a very long time, but you didn't give up. We have the Hierophant. We have the Queen of Wands. So, I mean, I definitely have a lot of fire energy here. I have someone here that is withheld how they feel for a very long time. And I have someone else that has waited for the truth for a very long time. Whoever this was is opening up. Like, this is someone who is opening up. They don't feel the need to control things so tightly. I think this person has realized the Hangman, it is a change in perspective, but the Hangman can also represent sacrifice. And I feel like this person has they've had a realization of what you have had to sacrifice, whether this is your peace, your clarity, your time. This person has a realization of this now, and they're opening up. But what is very interesting here, for many of you with this Queen of Wands energy, regardless of gender, I feel like many of you, this person is worried that you have moved on, and that's why the conversation is coming in. Like, you've stopped waiting. Many of them are feeling, for many of you, this person, and could be a water sign, it doesn't have to be, but we also have Taurus, Aries here, Pisces. But for many of you, and like Scorpio is behind here. Some of you, this was a twin flame connection with the Four of Wands peeking out there. We have double Scorpio, Death, and Tower. And then, you know, of course, water energy. For many of you, this person, they can sense the energy of you moving on. And then being a water sign, again, we do have heavy Scorpio here and also some Pisces. They can sense it. They can sense that you've been moving on. And I feel like they're afraid that you're going to move on without them. I feel like with the Hierophant here and the Nine of Wands, I think whoever this is for pile 2, this is someone who really believed you would just be there. Like you would not give up on this connection, or you would not go anywhere. Because they can feel you and you likely can feel them. This was someone that assumed, because you have an energetic and spiritual connection and you can feel each other, that bond cannot be broken. They're feeling you slip away right now. So this is really interesting, and that might be prompting the confession or the truth. Let's get more. And for you, what's shifting with this, sorry, I'm getting a bunch of messages. With eclipse season, what has been a turning point? I'm going to say what's a turning point for you is actually like, I'm not waiting anymore. Everything feels lighter. I feel like I'm releasing. I'm done waiting. I'm done living under the weight of hoping and waiting for this person. I'm done living under this expectation that I don't move on, or this feeling of, you know, they get to dictate how things are. No, that's going to be the turning point for many of you in pile 2. It's like, I'm done. I'm done putting my life on hold. There's more to life than this. There's plenty of people out there for me. And I need to be in an energy where I feel like things are moving. And if this isn't going to move, then I'm moving forward, right? Like that's really what many of you are going to be noticing around this eclipse season. What does this person want to say? The person of interest here, this person of interest, for whoever's watching in pile 2, what would they want to say? What would they want to say? What do they want to say here? What do they want to say? Two of Cups, Four of Wands. Again, Queen of Pentacles. For many of you, this truth be told, this person is going to be saying, Two of Cups and Four of Wands, you're my soulmate, or you're my partner, you're my twin flame. I want to. Queen of Pentacles is coupled. She's in a committed relationship. And again, gender is irrelevant, but this is like, it could be for many of you. Maybe you've been posting a lot on social media. Maybe you've been looking really, really hot and attractive in that Queen of Wands energy. This person wants to lock it down. They want to, this is like, okay, let's take that step. Be mine. Be mine. And for some of you, it'll be let's move in together, or let's just be together, just me and you. I'm sorry about that. I've got a Chihuahua here who gets a bit yappy. Yeah, good boy. You're good. You did a good job guarding the house. Okay. You sit down. Good boy. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. So, yeah, for many of you, this person does actually want union. Now, are they just saying this because they don't want to lose the love? Whoever I'm speaking to today, whoever's watching this reading, is their person of interest just saying this out of fear of losing them? I mean, I don't feel so. I am seeing love here, true love, with the Two of Cups and Four of Wands. That is sincerity. That is genuine feelings. I do feel this person's in love with you. They do have this soul connection or this spiritual connection. Tell me a little bit more. Are they just saying this out of desperation? They are, in a way. Yeah, this is like, I don't want to lose. This is a fear of missing out. They don't want to lose you for that reason. So it's both. There is true feelings here, but they also, the Four of Cups can be like, I might miss my chance. I might miss my opportunity with this person, right? So tell me more here. What is prompting this shift in this person? Like, obviously it's a fear of losing you. But what else do we need to see here? Page of Swords, the Tower, and the Ace of Wands. This is a bit more of a specific message. For some of them, they have been, possibly spying on your social media. They've been watching, but for some, and I keep getting, I keep seeing the Scorpio major arcanas. Not to say it has to be a Scorpio, but this person could be in that energy. And, that can be a bit obsessive, possessive, right? Wanting to maintain control at all costs. So this person saw something. This Ace of Wands, they saw something that sparked this. Now, okay, to be real, for so many of you, this connection is real, and they are going to say, be with me, just you and I, or they're going to come back around and make you feel like that. Now, the thing I'm a little bit worried about is, it's like, this is more coming out of, I love you, I'm just getting, I love you and I don't want anyone else to have you. However, it was because they saw something that activated them, right? So maybe, I don't know, for some of you, maybe, you posted yourself at a restaurant and there's like, they thought you were out for dinner with someone, or like, I don't know, right? It's something like that I'm getting. Not all of you, but for some of you, this person, it's like, I don't know, this could be someone that wants you and they can't have you. Will they stick around? Let's say my viewers that picked pile 2, let's say they give this person a chance and say, okay, yeah, let's be together. What will happen? What will happen? What will happen? Knight of Swords, Two of Wands. Okay, so unfortunately, I'm just, the last, I did pile 1, 2, and the person wasn't quite ready. This is similar. This is saying it'll be a bit erratic and chaotic. Like, I think that once this person, if you were to say, okay, let's be together, once they feel comfortable, they're going to be feeling itchy for their freedom again. They're going to be feeling itchy for their freedom again. So, just be aware of that. I'm not seeing, you are valuable to them with this Nine of Pentacles. They do hold you in high regard, but I'm actually seeing here, I don't think they're going to end it. I feel like you will have to make the choice. You'll be like, for my own self-respect, my own self-worth, I need to make the choice to walk away. Again, for some of you, this is walking away a second or a third time or what have you, because it's like everything you said sounded beautiful right out of the gate, but as soon as you got comfortable, you started being inconsistent with me. So now I've got to choose me. That's what's going to happen for many of you in this. Let me see here. So, okay, to sum up, with this total eclipse, or the solar eclipse in Leo today, the shift or the turning point for you is you're done waiting. Again, this is, I'm done sitting in that confusion, which love life wise, you will have someone that is realizing, basically, they're coming in out of fear of losing you. They don't want to lose you. They also don't want to have anyone else have you. That's what's activating them, is that, again, for some of you, they saw something. They're afraid you're gone. So they're going to come back. It's not going to be the most stable time. You will ultimately choose yourself again. And I think for many of you, because of this lesson of like, okay, I'm not waiting for this person anymore, some of you will open your heart up. Not all of you. Some of you might just tell this person to take off, but some of you will open your heart up, like, okay, fine, let's see, show me, right? Show me you're serious. But you will not be sticking around very long. You're not going to put up with the inconsistencies very long. For many of you, as soon as this person starts to become wishy-washy with you, you're gone. You're choosing yourself. So that's what essentially this is saying. I am going to just pull a few love messages here. What is anyone that picked pile 2? What do they need to see, hear, or know right now? Anyone that picked pile 2, what do they need to see, hear, or know at this time, please? Spirit, anyone that picked pile 2, what do they need to see, hear, or know at this time? New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dream passionately. So this new beginning is going to be just for you, this new beginning. But what's interesting, I have a message for you. So basically, it's going to almost be like, to recap, to come back to that, after you choose yourself, there's a true new beginning waiting for you. But this message for you is from this person. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So again, this is coming out of a place of love. This is coming out of a place of love when this person comes back, but don't confuse love for readiness. And we can often do that. We can assume, well, if you love me this much, then you're going to be ready for this. Sometimes it's not about readiness. Sometimes it's not about love. Even in my personal tarot practice, I see, so many people that really, they do have deep feelings for someone else, but the readiness to commit, whether it's like, I don't want to lose my freedom, I want to go travel around the world next year, whatever that is, this is not out of a lack of love, it's out of a lack of readiness. So this person is thinking of you at this very moment. They could, and again, I do feel this energy is active. They want to be coming back around. They will tell you they love you. They will tell you, let's be together. But unfortunately, the readiness won't quite be there. This is not a card of stability. And it says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So I feel like that's saying, this could be, for some of you, you are going to wait, and you may not even say yes to this person. You might just be like, show me. I'm going to wait and see what you do. And then you'll see that that inconsistency has caused them to have to make, like, basically that inconsistency is going to push you to choose yourself. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave this here. Now move on to pile 3. Just going to clear this. All right. All right, pile 3. Okay. All right, so for all you pile 3 people, let's jump in. So now imagine, it is a card of imagining possibilities, essentially. That's what it is. It's a card of manifesting and imagining possibilities. Now, I do feel like for many of you, this reading, and again, we're looking at this eclipse, the solar eclipse in Leo today, we're looking at what it's shifting for you right now, what the turning point is going to be, or where this can be new beginnings, turning points, things that needed to happen, right? It can be all of that. And we're also going to take a look at, we're also going to be taking a look at what's shifting in your love life right now, what may be coming that you don't see yet. So what I feel here with this, imagine, this could be something you couldn't even imagine happening, and it's happening. I really feel like, I don't actually think this is just sort of like a, the standard message of like, believe in the possibilities, etc., etc. I feel like this is saying more so, what you cannot imagine right now is actually happening. Like, it could be someone, I'm so sorry, I do have a chihuahua. It's been really loud in my building, and whenever there's like doors slamming, he's at the door. Okay, Finn, come here, babes. Come. Shh. Good boy, come. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. I'm just gonna start. Yeah, for any of you that is a client of mine, sometimes this happens. Maybe for maybe it is. Sometimes I'm sure you've heard other readers. Sometimes when there is, an alarm, an ambulance, a dog barking, it can be a wake-up call, right? Or it can also be spirit forcing you to see something right now. All right, he has stopped. Thank God. All right, so with imagine, what do we need to see here for my pile 3? For pile 3, what do we need to see? Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you're doing well out there. What does my pile 3 audience need to know or see right now? Again, with this imagine card, I feel like there's going to be a choice in it too for you. Like I'm getting, this is a 20, which breaks down to a 2. I'm getting like this is either someone you have not thought about, like I'm talking, you don't even remember, like, you know what I mean? You remember them, but like you haven't thought of them in maybe years or decades. This could be, I would never imagine, that this person would even be interested. Or maybe this is someone you've always hoped would be single, but you never thought they would be single because they were in a very solid or stable relationship. Their spirit here is asking you on this solar eclipse to imagine the most unlikely thing I feel that you would want to happen. What do we need to see here around this? Clarify this imagine card for my pile 3. My pile 3 viewers, what do they need to imagine here? What do they need to imagine? Show us what we need to see here. Show us what we need to see for pile 3. Lovers, Knight of Wands, the Devil, okay. Tell us more. The Six of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Fool. Okay, let's get the Empress. The Two of Wands. Remember I was saying 2 is important here. You're going to have some type of decision or choice in this. And the Three of Swords. Someone here, this is really fascinating. I'm almost getting here. Somebody has been, this is, okay, so what this is, this could be here, like someone here is intensely attached to you. Whoever, I mean, we have the Knight of Wands, the Devil, the Six of Wands, whoever this is, this person, I mean, this is, honestly, this is like player vibes. This is like, this person might be, like their most used app. It could be Tinder. You know what I mean? Like they're on it constantly. This could be somebody who, really, this could be like someone who was the perpetual bachelor or bachelorette their whole life. Like they don't want to settle down. They don't want to lose their freedom. This could be someone that really loves a lot of attention. And for some reason, like what I'm getting here is Nine of Pentacles. Whoever is watching this right now, you're coming through as the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. So again, there's no gender in tarot, but this person, there's a couple of things. This person they've set you apart in some way. Now, again, this might be someone that you would never imagine settling down or getting married. I have the Ten of Pentacles here. This could be someone that, like, it's like, oh yeah, no, they would never settle down. Or, you know what, I'm staying completely away. Like, maybe it's someone who's been interested in you or someone in your circle that you know. But this could be someone like that perpetual bachelor or bachelorette where it's like, no, stay far away from that. That person is just going to want, a good time, whatever else. And this definitely could have been someone that you spent time with, but it didn't materialize. And I don't think you expected it to materialize. Like, that's the thing. That's how I think this person, I don't feel like this Three of Swords is yours. I feel like it's this person. I feel like, if you have connected with them, spent any time with them in the past, or even had any type of like physical or connection with them, you actually never expected for anything to come of it. Like, you could have been looking at this person like, they'd be a fun distraction, and, that's not the kind of person I would take seriously ever, right? But I feel like this person really, really takes you seriously. They've set you apart in some way. This person is looking to win you over. They have a lot of respect for you. They hold you in high regard. They're looking to grow something. And they're really hoping, like this person with the Fool energy and the Three of Swords, this person is willing to make a fool of themselves for you. Like, even if I get rejected, I know they might not take me seriously. Maybe they look at me as that fool. Maybe they look at me as someone who's not serious or too immature or too immature or too unsettled, too adventurous, too, loving my freedom, loving, being able to give way to any temptation I have whenever I have it. I hope they take a leap of faith on me. I hope they take me seriously is what I'm getting. This is also somebody who is... for some of you, not all of you, this person is going to be younger than you. This could be someone that you never took seriously, not just for the reasons of, maybe they're non-committal, maybe they like to go out a lot and party, or maybe they just date a lot, or they get into a lot of casual relationships. But this might be someone here who also you're looking at as, they could actually literally be someone younger, for some of you. It doesn't have to be a huge age gap, but it could be like they're a few years younger, or they act young. They act really young for their age, like youthful. But there's also a goodness here, and this person is like, this is someone who's willing to like make a fool of themselves for love. Put themselves out in the firing line and hope that you don't reject them. That's what I'm getting here. I do feel like this could have been possibly a casual connection. Yeah, because I'm seeing here, like, honestly, for some of you, this could have even been like a fling. or a one night stand or something you really didn't take seriously because you didn't take this person seriously. We're seeing here, you know, resisting, you know, like the Strength card can be someone resisting true connection, Two of Cups. But sometimes even the people that resist true connection, I mean, we have the Lovers and the Two of Cups here. Sometimes people who resist true connection, or they're trying their best to do that, like not really open up, be emotionally unavailable. Sometimes, you know, the connection overwhelms them. Like the connection makes them think about becoming available, or makes them think about maybe partnership would be nice. This is someone who, again, if you did connect with this person in, like, whether this was over the phone or texting or FaceTime or in real life, if it was possibly a fling, it could have even for some of you been a one night thing. However, you impacted this person. It could have been that short time together was very deep, very emotionally connected. And then poof, this person, you know, and I think that for many of you, you were happy to connect with them because you didn't really expect it to go anywhere. And for some of you, this is going from something that was a casual fling to a very, very long-term connection. And I think that this is coming through because Spirit here is saying to you, imagine this. It's almost like you're not even gonna believe this. Like, you've never imagined it because you just didn't think it was a possibility. I feel like in this eclipse season, Spirit, God, the universe is saying it's time to imagine something you were not able to imagine before. And it might be, you might need to reimagine what you thought about this person. Again, whoever this is that's watching it, like the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress is a beautiful energy. This is like, you know, you weren't bothered. You weren't like, again, you didn't expect any more out of them. It was like, this is fun. This is just a fling. This is short term. They're cute. They're super immature. I don't really, you know, I'm just having fun with this right now. And if you know, it is what it is. And yeah, we had a great time. And yeah, we really connected. And maybe it was magical because we got to learn about each other in that time that we connected. But this person was not meant to come back around. This is how many of you might have thought about this. This person did not feel that way. I think that they have been carrying around this Three of Swords, this separation, this feeling of longing for you. I mean, there's only one Empress in the deck. This person set you apart. So, okay, so let's see. With that said, should my viewer, whoever's watching this, whoever this is for, should they bother giving this person a second chance? Or like even entertaining them? Because, yeah, for many of you, you probably wrote this person off, and probably rightly so, as someone who's just kind of a player. They're there for a good time, not for a long time kind of energy. Should this person viewing right now, for my pile 3 viewers, should they give this person a chance? Should they give this person a chance? Show us what we need to see here. Show us what we need to see. Should they give this person a chance? Should they give this person a chance? Ace of Cups, it's saying yes. 6 of Cups, there's the return. Wheel of Fortune, this was a matter of timing. This is someone you know already. But again, it could have been very connecting, very, very connecting in the short time you had with this person, because there was an element of, you know, the 6 of Cups can be past life soulmates. Wheel of Fortune is a card of fate and destiny. You know, sometimes when we first connect with someone, it's not that the connection isn't meant, it's the timing, right? And this is what this feels like. The spirit is very clearly saying here, you should give this person a chance. This is sort of, don't judge a book by its cover. What you thought you knew about this person, you know, again, they've set you apart. I mean, you know, we all wear different hats in life, and we all have different phases. And it could be that this person was in that phase, and connecting with you over that short time was something that shifted for them. So for many of you, your love life is shifting, but Spirit here is very much cautioning you to imagine the potential here with imagine the potential, imagine the possibilities here. Don't count them out if there's, let's say, an age difference, or you think, no, there's no way they're mature enough to get into something with me. Like, they don't have it together yet. This person might surprise you. That's what I'm getting. Anything else for pile 3 here? Anything else for pile 3? Ten of Cups. This could be long-lasting partnership. This could be a happily ever after. This could actually be, again, someone that you've written off, that you didn't really take seriously. Or again, for some of you, this is someone who's behaved like this, and you've experienced it enough to know that you won't ever take them seriously. This is saying there's been a huge shift in this person, which has in turn shifted what they want with you. So this is a version of a person that you've never seen before. This could lead to long-lasting happiness. Spirit is very much saying to give it a shot, give it a chance. It's interesting. It might have been quite some time since you've heard from this person, and I feel like this is 3 major arcanas coming through at the back of the deck. The type of reader I am. I'll pull from the back, the top. I just channel, right? But what I'm seeing here is, I'm seeing here that this person, they went through a period. So when the time you've been apart, they've actually, whatever behavior they were engaging in, they stopped this could be a few months before they come back. Like, so let's say, for instance, they've always sort of been in this like casual player type of energy. They took a pause with the Hangman. What am I actually doing? Judgment can be reconciling those parts of yourself. Like, why do I run away from connection? Why do I avoid real commitment? Why? They searched deeply. So this person, I guess what I'm going to say here is, Spirit is saying, imagine them changed, because they have changed. And they actually took the time alone to really, really figure out who they are, who they want to be, who they've been, who they want to be, what they've been doing, and what they actually want, and who they want. So this is really quite a beautiful spread for pile 3 viewers. Okay, so let us just end off this reading today on the solar eclipse. So to sum it up, this solar eclipse, I feel like this for you, again, what's shifting in your love life is, imagine what you can't imagine. Imagine the impossible. Imagine, don't judge a book by its cover, and imagine the impossible. And for this person, this total eclipse this solar eclipse has really, it is a total solar eclipse. I'm not just thinking of the song, but yeah, the total solar eclipse in Leo. This person I feel like this has been a culmination of them doing this work, and this eclipse is a turning point for them. And also a shift in your love life, right? What else? Okay, so sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. And that could have been the union for many of you. Like when you guys did, whoever did spend time with this person, and you know, again, maybe had a fling or something physically intimate. It was a union at that time, even if it didn't transpire into commitment. When you pass from the world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you've shared with those you love. That is the energy of this person now. And give us one more. One more, please, for pile 3 viewers. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So again, for many of you, this person felt that deepness of affection and love and care, even though it might have been primarily a physical connection initially. I mean, now this could apply to, someone you had maybe a situationship, or friends with benefit, or you just had like a little fling or a night. Like this was not a relationship before. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. Thank you so much. And of course, subscribe, like the video, please, as well as if you want a personal reading, my Etsy store is in the description box. Thank you. Bye.